have you practiced Goethean phenomenology in your teaching?
Well, yes, directly, by emphasizing to the younger children the observations of the experiments or whatever else may be phenomena that are observed, by really resting on their own observational experience. And that's a fundamental Goethean start, if you like, to understanding anything. Start by looking, start by experiencing what you see, what you hear, and what happens in you when you do this, and can you express that in color and in words. And as you express it, you come to deepen your understanding of it, and then questions arise. And then those questions can be explored. And then eventually they may lead to some single, crisp, conceptual fruit. So really, by saying the word fruit, already, I've shown that the nature of what I've just described is the growth of a plant that eventually is the fruit, fertilized by the thinking that's gone on, grounded in the soil of the observation. So you can see the parallel there. So yes, by emphasizing that with the children, and then in older years, making sure they really do lead that path. But of course, there they move into the thinking much more strongly in the upper years, and they do need to end with the models that are currently in our culture, whether it's Big Bang or Darwin or anything else. They need to know those to become citizens of this world. But how they get to those is absolutely crucial. Whether they arrive at them knowing they're a model, or whether they arrive at them because they've been taught them and they think actually it's true, which is very different. And that leaves them free when they can really think through a model and understand it and use it and see its fruit and value, but also see its limitations. That's real freedom. And that, to my mind, is what science is about, because then the model can be let go of and a new model can arise. In our current epidemic, I won't go to that one, but the model of immunity and the model of vaccination is a model, and therefore it will not fit the reality. And it won't help by calling people, by pejorative names of conspiracy theorists or anti-vaxxers or anything else. And you have that very strongly, I know, in Australia. But the condemnation of anyone raising their hand is the condemnation of the little child who says of the emperor, but mummy, he hasn't got any clothes on. Shh, shh, don't say anything, as they all admire the emperor's new clothes. I don't know whether you know that story. But it's quite clear that the reality of the human immune system is being undermined by the panic and the fear, and then the commercial side and the industrial side and so on move in. But I don't want to get into that, but just to say that these things are part of what it's all about.